Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Canon for the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Welcome to now the Wednesday morning show. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, and now Wednesday. Yeah, we're going to be doubling up. Set up for the longest time. Two live shows per day. Almost said per evening. But I think, yeah, the one show in the morning, one show in the evening. Not so much the graveyard shift, but I think that's more than enough for everybody that can stand off my face, my boat race. But anyway, we're going to review again just some of the news. It seems to be Aubameyang's like just topping the charts, at least. But there's some news in regards to: has there been a replacement? Has there been a replacement? Is there a replacement captain at Arsenal? My goodness. And there's going to be some other bits and pieces of news updates in between that. But yeah, it's been an interesting, say, what, 24 hours and some change. And also, there's going to be some reminder about, the Easy Talk come Friday. I think it's going to be a very interesting one. Some people might get upset. Some people will be getting upset. But see you on the other side of this music intro. Oh, I can't wait for this one. Yes, indeedy. Good morning. Welcome back to Canon for the channel for Arsenal fans, literally all over this world. Yeah, man. Yeah, Wednesday, night before. Yeah, anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Guys, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to Canon 4 TV, help us grow organically. I'm just double checking that literally everything's working. I think there's no lags. I think we're getting there slowly. I've kind of been tweaking the knobs. I put my 50 pence piece into the. You remember back in the day for gas, the 50 pence for the meter. It's now about £1 coins, isn't it? And paying by credit card and debit cards. Those power companies just sucking the life out of us. But anyway, guys, again, like if you can just subscribe to Canon for the TV, we'll get right into this one. And yeah, have Arsenal do they have the chosen one? Is the chosen one here now? Is it Kieran Tierney? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Kieran Tierney back to become next Arsenal captain despite Mikel Arteta's problem. Well, Martin Keown has tipped Kieran Tierney to succeed as Arsenal captain despite an apparent strained relationship with a manager. Really? I don't believe this. I don't believe it at all. Anyway, this is coming from the Daily Mirror, by the way. The Spanish coach is on the lookout for a new figurehead to lead the Gunners after striker Pierre Aubameyang was stripped of his responsibilities following a disciplinary breach. The Gabonese forward was excluded from Arsenal's weekend clash against the Saints and is now set to be frozen out indefinitely after reported returning late from the trip abroad that he was actually given the go-ahead. But he was told, you've got to go, you can go, but you need to come back at a certain time. The breach, his latest indiscretion, having previously been dropped for the North London derby back in March, for arriving late to a team meeting, and other previous breaches as well. With Arteta yet to appoint Aubameyang's successor, former Arsenal Stewart, Keown believes the stand-up is Tierney would be the ideal replacement, but expressed concerns over everything not appearing quite right between the fullback and his manager. I don't believe that. I think, looking kind of between the lines, the only thing that kind of worries me is Kieran Tierney's ability to stay injury-free. That's my only concern. Literally, leadership skills I've got no qualms with, but you can't lead the team if you're going to be on the physio's bench, isn't it? So I think maybe a position for Tierney would be if he was the vice captain, not the captain. I know there's been some talk about maybe give the armband to Lacazette. He had a relatively good game against the Saints. Always gives 100%, not 110%, 100%. And that's what you want, leading from the front. But is Tierney the natural successor? Is he the natural successor? Do you think he could probably do a job? There's no doubt he would do a better job than Aubameyang. But I'm thinking longevity, consistency. When the game is going out, again, cold, rainy day. Actually, we've seen Tierney sporting his shorts and short sleeves when it's been pelting down with rain and snowing during training. That is not, you know, during the game. But I just worry the guy has got to remain injury free as much as possible. That's my only concern. But you can have your say. I think you guys have been having your say. And let me just quickly check in the poll on the channel. Let's have a quick look. And it's in regards to your next option for captain material. And let's have a quick look here. Sorry, guys. Sorry about this. I should have lined this up one actually before going live. So let's have a quick look. So yeah, here we go. So your captain, choose only one, and there was only 4 options that I put out there. Over 1,000 votes have come in. 33 thumbs up, 5 comments. Ben White 4%, Lacazette up actually 30%. Gabriel stuck on 18%. Ramsdale down to 24%, and still out ahead is Kieran Tierney. So going by the subscribers, at least on Canafoy TV, you're going and you're voting for Kieran Tierney to be the next captain of Arsenal. I almost said Canafoy TV. We don't have no captains here. There can be only one, and that's me. But yeah. I mean, Keogh saying that there doesn't appear to be something right between Tierney and the manager. I don't believe that. I don't believe that's the case. I don't believe that is the case. But again, guys, you can go onto the platform, you can vote, and actually you can put in an additional option. I know there's been mentioned about Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu, not for me. Not for me. My ideal position for the captain has to be in the centre mid or centre back position, not the striker, not anyone stuck out on the left back or the right back position there, or even left wing or right wing. Central positions. But again, guys, go on the platform, look out and look up the community tab, and let us know who would be your ideal captain going forward. Mine is actually between two people. It'd be probably Gabriel and Ramsdale. That kind of goes against what I've just said. Actually, vocal, commanding, communicative figure there. Ramsdale's been the catalyst for a stringent defense, but the defense can only do so much. The midfield has to wake up. But Thomas Partey, not for me. Who else is there? I mean, the options are slim to none, man. I'm not even looking at Erdegaard. Not for me. All right. Okay. So the next segment. What's the second segment? Do I have to talk about him? I think I do. Aubameyang. Apparently, again, this is coming out from the Mirror, or the Metro. Is that Pierre Aubameyang's agent holding transfer talks as Arsenal prefer for replacement emerges? Yeah, apparently, ex-Arsenal captain Pierre Aubameyang's agent has already been holding transfer talks with multiple clubs, while the Gunners have set their sights on a preferred replacement. Doesn't surprise me. Again, he has shown this kind of pattern of behaviour from his previous club, and he's come here and is doing the same thing, throwing the dummy out of his pram. So yeah, if the agent wants his client out of Arsenal, then so be it. But anyway, prior to being stripped of the captaincy, the former Borussia Dortmund's agent held meetings in Italy, Spain, and most recently Paris to discuss possible transfers, and those talks are likely to ramp up following the latest incident. Even if Arsenal let Aubameyang leave for free, though, and not many clubs will be able to afford the forward's wages, who is the highest paid player at the club, after signing a contract believed to be around worth £300,000 per week. Incredible. For his part, the Gabon frontman is believed to be unhappy with the public manner in which the issue has been dealt with. Well, I'm sorry, that's just the way it is, isn't it? I'm sure, even if Arteta did not say anything, we would have been wondering, well, hang on a minute, what's happened to the armband that's been given to that player? We would be saying we want some transparency. And I have been calling for transparency. And to Arteta's credit, he didn't give the greater details. He just said it's been a disciplinary breach, and that's all I can tell you. I'm fine with that. I'm happy with that. I don't need to know the greater detail. That's all I need to know. There's been a disciplinary issue, boom, and that is it. And four times that I'm aware of, and people actually saying that actually, and there's been 5. Really? 5? It's 4 too many. Club captain, talisman, supposed to lead by example, not by the negative example there. But yeah, apparently the agent has gone on the hotline, man, speaking to some clubs in Italy, Spain, and good luck to him. But Everton's Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who has been injured for much of the season so far, is emerging as the club's top target. Though a number of players are being looked at. Asked if Aubameyang could leave in January, Arteta said yesterday, really, we have never discussed something like this. And when players are under difficulty or the team is under difficulty, what we have to be is supportive. So supportive of him leaving. If he wants to leave, I'm sure he knows where the exit door is. Now, there is going to be an easy talk on Friday. It's going to be John Guna. It's going to be a newbie. Another newbie. Mube Guna, chairman of the board. I probably had to strip him from that title there. But and actually CM War Games as well. So it's going to be, everyone's going to be piling in on the easy talk on this one. I can't wait. I think some people are going to be a little bit upset, man. But it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. I'm sorry. Some people are going to be upset. I've got a lot of respect for Mube Guna and vice versa. Well, I hope so anyway. I hope he respects me. But yeah, it's going to be a very, very interesting Easy Talk come Friday night. The last Easy Talk of the year. Yes. The year has gone so quick, man. So very, very quick. But anyway, guys, I hope you can hear me. I hope you can see me. Because if you can't see me, you can't hear me. I've been talking for the last 12 minutes and nobody can hear or see me. What's going on? What's going on? There is no more topics. It's not 3 parts of a whole, it's just 2 parts of a whole. Yeah, one half equals one whole. Give me a math lesson. I'm not giving you a math lesson. I'll just tell you like it is. There is no watch along tomorrow. I've kind of got my bits and pieces wrong. My brother's going to be doing the watch along for the Saturday game. The Saturday game against who? Arsenal versus his second favourite team, Leeds United. But in regards to tonight, there will be no watch along. I will do a post-game reaction Thursday, but there is no watch along. No watch along. And I hear you saying, yes, thank God for that. Yeah, me too. No, there's not going to be watch along. Okay, people. So that is it. We're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we shall go and check out the poll again, see the numbers. If the numbers have gravitated, gone to the next, elevated to the next level. Again, go over, vote for your preferred, newest captain at Arsenal. But one thing's for sure, it won't be Aubameyang. There's some talk about previous captain. The previous captain, I'll talk about that on the other side of this video. Goodness.
As part of the Canon 4 TV experience and services, we're now extending out into additional online products such as voiceovers, thumbnail artwork designs, and video editing for small YouTubers who have less than 1,000 subscribers. Voiceovers. If you need voiceovers for short videos, 30-second adverts, stories, intros, and outros, then we can do this for you. Let us know the length of the voiceover and we will give you a polished audio file in less than no time. In addition to this, thumbnail artwork designs. As we pride ourselves on sharp HD thumbnail artwork designs, we can do this at a relatively low price. Send us your specifications and we'll produce eye-catching designs to attract subscribers and followers to your platform. And finally, video editing. We have a range of video editing techniques, special effects, and software to produce a polished end product for which you can be completed in the quickest time possible. Now, if you would like help and support getting your channel promoted and your subscriber count going, then send us an email at arsenalrepublic1@gmail.com. I repeat, arsenalrepublic1@gmail.com. We are here for you. for the Canon 4 TV experience.
Yeah, I'm not going to explain anything because the video explains everything already. I don't need to go over old ground. All right, people. Let me know in the comments box. Actually, in the live chat, can you hear me clearly? Can you see me clearly? Again, I've just made some tweaks, not twerks, some tweaks to the configuration of the camera and the microphone. So it looks like that you can see me okay, but I still need to. There's still some more work to be done. Let me just click it right now. There you go. Yeah, looks a little bit better. A little bit better. There you go. Yeah. That's not too bad actually, man. Not too bad. Double chin. Beautification incoming. All right, let's go into the live chat before I actually talk about a previous captain who's been linked to getting the armband. If that happens, man, I'm done. Hey up, Gooners, says my moderator for the morning show. Who is the captain now? We're not sure. We'll have to wait and see. I think Alba is going to have to take a huge cut in wages if and when he leaves. Yeah, he will. He will. The funny thing is, I know we've spoken about this many times. It goes to how we do dealings. The transfers, not so much about getting rid of players, but when we sign players up, we bump up their wages, and when it comes time for us to sell the player, no club can afford the level of wages that we've been paying these players previously. So you're right, he's going to have to take a huge wage cut. Rumours going around it could be Odegaard, but I think tonight it will be Laka. But who knows? Watch your space. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about Odegaard. I've heard about the Xhaka, the previous captain, remember? And that's what I'm saying. If he gets it, then you might have just leave it in Aubameyang's arm. Again, Granit Xhaka, you know, was on the verge of leaving, and he's still with us. So that's what I've heard. I haven't heard that it's going to be Odegaard. I've heard literally that it's most likely going to be Kieran Tierney, possibly close by Gabriel. But yeah, Granit Xhaka, Odegaard, no, absolutely not. I want to know a new captain. If Xhaka is captain, I'm not watching another game. The man isn't. Could lead the lads to a fish and chip shop. Tell you what, Doc. Good morning to you. Did it just go out of fade there? It should have done that actually. Well, anyway. Yeah. Likewise, if it's Granit Xhaka, I'm done, man. I'm absolutely done. How is it that he also did what he did there, still remains at the club, and potentially he's an outsider. He's ranked outsider to get the captain's armband back again. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Actually, I've removed these yeah, thank goodness for that actually. Yeah, if Granit Xhaka gets the armband, I'll be thinking the club, they're having a bubble bath. They're having a laugh. An absolute laugh. There's no way that this guy should be anywhere near, actually, nowhere near the first team. I have established that because we're good at establishing things. But to say that this guy is a rank outsider to get the captain's armband back again, what is going on at Arsenal, Doc? Seriously. Absolutely abject, absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. And this is what happens, I mean, I've said this countless times. When you come into a club, just look at the 89 documentary, George Graham arriving at Arsenal. He already knew the players he had to get rid of. And boy, he didn't waste any time. He got rid of them. Double quick time. Authoritarian. You've got to, you're not there to be friends with the players. And if you're looking to do that, you're going to make a rod of your own back. Make a rod from your own back. They have to know that they are the players, and they have to know that you are the manager. No one's here to make, you know, be bosom buddies. You even look at the training videos, the players are so happy. Life is so wonderful, Arsenal. Even Dennis Bergkamp himself said last year that when I look at the videos of the guys training, life is just too good. When I used to play, literally, you know, players would be going at it. But it's the PR machine that a lot of people would just buy into. I haven't bought into it. I have not bought into it. And so again, I'll go back to the fact about Granit Xhaka. Again, I know it's going to upset a lot of people because Granit Xhaka still has a lot of followers. A lot of followers, but not for me. Not for me. Granit Xhaka should not be, first of all, anywhere near the club. Actually, no, should not be a ranked outsider to get and reclaim the armband back. And he should not be at the club for all his discretions, all his, you know, disciplinary breaches. So, look, if things are not happening, things are not perfect, we know that, but there's a lot of clear outs to be done. There's a lot of reconfiguration. The club needs a serious change in culture. Has to happen sooner rather than later. But don't tell me Granit Xhaka is a rank outside to reclaim the armband back. And if it happens, I'm done, man. I'm gonna be done. What about Aaron Ramsdale? Well, we have spoken about him. I think, let me look at the poll. I think, is he just looking at the poll here? Yeah, going by the poll that we've done on the channel, he's like in second place. So you got Tierney on 40%, Ramsdale on 24%, Gabriel on 13%, Lacazette 13%, and Ben White on 4%. So you know, Ramsdale is close behind Tierney. But I myself, I was thinking Tierney as a captain. Again, I don't really like goalkeepers to be captains. I know David Seaman, Lehmann was captain for a few games as well. But yeah, for me, no. For me, no. Aubameyang should have been sold at the time that he was keeping us waiting for his marvelous scoring ability. Yeah, is he going to sign a team? If Lacazette gets it, then we must also get a new. He must also get a new contract, which is a doubt. I'm just making a big assumption here, Ashley. I know they're good friends. Do I have the picture of both of them? I think I probably deleted that as well, didn't I? I know that they are really, really good friends. And actually, yeah, I did delete that picture. I was thinking, I don't want that picture anymore. Auba and Lacazette, you know, again, the friendship they've built up there is really, really good. But when the going gets tough, do you also want to side with your best friend and say, oh, if we've been treated badly, then I'm out as well. I'm out as well. I don't know. I have no idea. But you're saying that it's a doubt. We don't know. We don't know. I mean, you know, with Arsenal, you just don't know what you're going to get. Miraculously, Arsenal might actually say, "Oh, you know, we signed a contract with Lacazette before, but we didn't want to tell you." So you don't know what you're going to get with Arsenal. But you're saying that if Lacazette, you know, gets it, then he must get a new contract. That is right, obviously, or maybe not. You could use Lacazette as a stopgap until they actually to give the Arsenal hierarchy time to kind of reflect and think, you know, without any, how can I say, what am I trying to say? Someone said when they choose the next Arsenal captain, it mustn't be because they are best friends with the manager. Yeah. So Lacazette could be used as a stopgap just to give the board, Edu, Arteta, and the potential candidates time to talk and discuss who could be the best candidate. We don't want to rush, but one thing for sure, the joke of the armband. You remember Theo Walcott got the armband, didn't he, as well? Only because was it because he was reaching a milestone? Silly, really, really silly. Armband on merit. because you have the ability to lead people to the promised land, not because you're best friends with this person or the coach or the technical director or even the owner of the club, on merit. But I don't see anything wrong with Lacazette being the captain, whether it's going to be a short term, i.e. until he leaves, or long term, which means he might get a contract extension. I've got no qualms with that. Got no real qualms. But yeah. Let's see what percentage he's on. He's actually on 13% at this moment in time. Yeah, 13%. Yeah. What else? What else? What else? Who's captain? Who's captain? Who's captain? Who's captain? No idea. I sim up myself captain, and believe me, no megaphone needed. They will clearly hear me from the stands. Trust me. Trust me. Leon, good morning. Good morning to you. I hope you subscribed. Have you subscribed, Leon? Make sure you subscribe, please. I hope it's Aaron Ramsdale. I don't, to be honest, Leon, I don't think too many people would complain if it was Ramsdale. I don't think there'll be too many negative parts of the fan base saying, "Oh, how can you give it to Ramsdale?" Oh, man. Because he's cleared, he's shown he's got elements, leadership elements, hasn't he, about it? So I don't think there'll be too many people saying, nay, nay, nay. People saying, yay, yay, yay. So it's possibly a good shout. I think Ramsdale is too far from the action to be a good captain. Francis, I think Ramsdale is good. Francis, I hope you have also subscribed as well. Pray down to skills and red card format. Xhaka should not even be in the team, let alone the previous. And that's what I said. That's what I said. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Manager making friends is a man walking on a plank. You should have fear in your manager, just like you would in your job. Caught smoking out the back when it's not time, you know you're in trouble. Yeah, yeah. This modern day footballers, isn't it? Modern day footballers. I guess there are certain types of managers, leaders. But one thing for sure, the manager, you should be fearful in the knowledge that he's not going to pick you just because you know the name on the back. He'll pick you because you've shown that you are able to do your job over a period of games. Players on form, not on reputation. Walking the plank. Walk the plank. Now, end of the day, players take care of themselves. Laka will not cut off his own nose just for Auba. Do you think so? You think? I hope you're right. I hope you're right. If Laka comes as captain, it must sign a contract. Yeah, Francis, that's what Ash has just said. That if he's going to sign a contract, there will be a contract extension, or there should be. But then again, as a plan B, they could use him as just a stopgap to just kind of calm things down, think rationally, let the grey matter swirl around in their heads, and say, let's talk to this candidate. Let's talk to this possible candidate, and let's see what kind of reaction, what kind of feeling we get for the potential next captain. But you know, again, the armband has been an absolute joke. Joke is supposed to mean something. It's supposed to mean something. Each man to himself and gain your place in the team. And if you can't keep the move off with respect, keep it the move. Oh, all right, okay, yeah, I understand. And what about Tierney to be captain? Well, like I said, going by our poll, he's on 40%. 40%. So 40% of subscribers believe that he's potentially going to be the next captain. My captain. Where's my captain? I prefer a player on the pitch that can travel instructions around the pitch fast. Tierney could do that. Ramsdale is that bit far back as a pitch for me. Yeah, I guess so. Again, positionally, I like my captain to be centre mid or a CB, centre back. Yes, but someone who's able to travel around the pitch, see what's happening. I mean, the goalkeeper, yeah, is actually too far back. I mean, Ramsdale, good for the, and for the catalyst of the defense. But there's only so much he can do from that position there. So it has to be someone in the midfield. But Tierney's on the left, isn't he? Tierney's on the left. Anyway. Who are the assistant captains in our team? Frederick, good question, actually. Because when Bellerin was here, you mean the vice captains? It was Bellerin was the club vice captain. But that's a good question. Who is the vice captain now that Bellerin is not here? Maybe it could be Lacazette. Possibly Lacazette. From the seniority, I think possibly he's. Let me just double check. All right. So Lacazette, yeah, he is the vice captain. He's the vice captain, which would explain why he gets the armband when Auba gets subbed off. Captain should be out of our defense. Could be a surprise, Smith Rowe or Saka. No, man. No, Ashley. No. These youngsters, they've got enough on their plate as it is. No. All right, Ahmed, don't spam the live chat. I know you've made your point already. The captain should be out of our defense. Understood. Don't start to spam the live chat, otherwise you might find yourself put on a timeout, and I don't want you to actually get blocked, because if you do get blocked, there's no coming back from that. Okay, so don't spam the live chat. You've made your point already. How many stand as the captain? Well, Francis, we've put out five potential captains, and again that we've chosen as our own personal choice. So Ramsdale, Tierney, Gabriel, Lacazette, and Ben White. But you can go look on the on our platform, YouTube, check out the community tab, and you can also vote there. But that's only our opinion. But you might have another preferred player that you think could be a better captain than the players that we've just chosen there. Okay, any other comments, people? Any other comments? Guys, let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me clearly? Can you see me clearly? I've made some tweaks to the camera as well as the mic. But what is giving us some problems is the green screen, the background, which means I'm going to have to use a different app. I will be using a different application come the next year, because I've still got some weeks to go on this paid subscription I paid for this application. But let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. I know I'm wearing like a green top. Well, it doesn't look like it, does it? It doesn't look like it. Anyway, just looking. I'm just looking. Again, another quick heads up for the Easy Talk. The Easy Talk is the flagship live show on Friday, 7:30 p.m. We're going to have Mube Guna, the chairman of the board. Mube Guna, aka chairman of the board. We're going to have John Guna. We're going to have CM War Games, aka Richard II. And we're going to have a newbie as well. So everyone's just piling in. Everyone's piling in on the last Easy Talk of 2021. Now, if you want to check out and see the live show, you've got to make sure that you have subscribed. Because if you haven't subscribed, you're going to miss everything. And we don't want you to miss all the content currently running on Cannon Fodder TV. So make sure you subscribe. Yeah? Subscribe, people. Doesn't cost you anything. Doesn't cost you anything. And you could also think about making a donation. I know Carl, who's a Liverpool supporter, who sometimes comes in live chat, has made a significant amount of donations over a period of time. And he's not even an Arsenal supporter. He's not even a member on Cannon Fodder TV. A member? A member. You too can become a member if you would only just press the join button somewhere in the description box below.
Hi, and welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Well, this is a special video introducing our new membership scheme. Membership scheme, I hear you say? Yes, YouTube have allowed all content creators to have a membership scheme, and it's open to all our subscribers. Let me just get one thing straight right about now. All the content that you've been seeing for the last 2.5 years will remain to be free. So that's the Voice of Reason, that is the live shows, the broadcast, the easy talks, all those content there is going to remain to be free. Okay, so I've got it off my chest. With the membership scheme, you will get certain perks. With those perks, you'll get to see behind the scenes footage that probably nobody's seen before. Maybe, I'm not sure if you want to see. You also get early release of certain videos. And of course, with the player profile videos, where you ask us to do a video on a specific player, we'll give you a shout out, we'll mention you, and that'll be literally earmarked as if it was a present from us to you. With those formats there and the perks, they will come with a small price to be paid for the month. So with the lower level, which is going to be a bronze canon, you'll get the shout out in the live chats, and also with the chat, if you are a member, it will go right to the top of the page that we must and we will mention you. And you also get like a free emoji and GIF with that as well. With the silver canon, again, you'll get all behind the scenes footage, all the bloopers, all the things that we've tried to keep away from you. But yeah, there'll be a small price to be paid for that. That's roughly standing at £4.99. It will vary from country to country. So wherever you're on the way, there'll be a slight difference in that. And like I said, we're trying to maintain the future of Canon 4 TV across the whole platform. So by all means, we would love you to be a part of the membership scheme there. There are going to be perks, including discounts for all the merchandise currently running on Canon 4 TV. So that is the reason why we're doing the membership scheme. Again, you don't have to join it. All the content I'm going to repeat will remain to be free. But part of the membership scheme, you'll have all those perks there. Again, there's going to be a free Q&A live session with me and maybe my brother every Thursday. You also get early footage of early releases. And of course, you'll get the discount as well as all the bloopers and the behind the scene footage right here on this lovely channel, which is called Canon 4 TV. So we would love you to be part of the membership scheme. Please, the video is up and running now, and it's free to all the subscribers, all the viewers that's ever viewed at Canon 4 TV. So for myself, Alex, and of course for my brother and Monty and everyone from Canon 4 TV, welcome, please, to the membership scheme on Canon 4 TV.
Yeah, so there you go. If you would like to be a member or make a donation, a sizable donation, I'm only joking. Not a lot of people are able to do it, but it's fine. You can do so by clicking the link in the description box below. All right, so I'm going to use this opportunity just to come review the news of today from Canon 4 TV's perspective. And yeah, first up, we spoke about this gentleman here. This gentleman here seems to be a front runner to be the next captain of Arsenal. Well, at least by Martin Keown's thoughts anyway. Martin Keown has tipped Kieran Tierney to succeed as Arsenal's captain despite an apparent strained relationship with manager Mikel Arteta. The Spanish coach is on the lookout for a new figurehead to lead the Gunners after star Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang was stripped of his responsibilities following a disciplinary breach. The Gabonese forward was excluded from Arsenal's weekend clash with the Saints and is now set to be frozen out indefinitely after reportedly returning late from a trip abroad. The breach is his latest indiscretion, having previously been dropped for the North London derby back in March for arriving late to a team meeting. With Arteta yet to appoint Aubameyang's successor, former Arsenal stalwart Keown believes the standout Tierney would be the ideal replacement, but expressed his concerns over everything not appearing quite right between the fullback and his manager. I don't agree with that. I really don't agree with that. I just think everything is okay. Everything's all right. It's just that from my personal perspective, I'm just thinking, Tierney, you've got to remain almost injury-free for a season for you to be a captain. I think not bad to be a vice captain, but captain, I don't know, not for me, not for me. Vice captain. In regards to the situation as it stands now, I think Lacazette would be a good stopgap. Just let the board, Edu, Arteta, give them time to maybe talk to the potential next captain without rushing. But Lacazette could be used as a stopgap. Now, whether he's going to be staying or he's going to be going, use him for the time that he is here, and he is, after all, the vice captain of Arsenal. There's no problems with that. There's no problems with that. Again, it will probably be divided. If we were to put a poll out, whether we would like Lacazette to stay or would we like him to go, I think it'll probably be a 50, well, almost a 50-50 split. But again, whilst he's here, why not use him? Use him, as a captain going forward until Arteta and Edu and the board maybe can actually come together without any stress or any rush to appoint a new captain. Again, the armband has just been absolute joke. Absolute joke. Okay, and then we spoke. Who did we speak about? We spoke about again this guy here. It's time, man. It's time. Aubameyang. Apparently, his agent is already on the lookout. It's been talking to clubs in Italy and Spain. And well, yeah, of course, that's why you pay an agent to do all the donkey work that you're not willing to do. Even if Arsenal let Aubameyang leave for free, though, not many clubs will be able to afford the forward, who's the highest paid player at the club after signing a contract, believes to be around £300,000 a week. Yeah, but anyway, Arteta asked if Aubameyang could leave Arsenal in January. Arteta said yesterday, really, we have never discussed something like this. And when players are under difficulty or the team is under difficulty, what we have to be is supportive. So he's not letting much out from the bag there, is he? Not letting much out. Last but not least, there will be no watch along tonight. My brother will be doing the watch along for Saturday's game against Leeds United. No watch along tonight. Yeah, you know how I feel about doing watch alongs. I don't like doing I don't like doing watch alongs. So I will not be doing the watch along tonight because there is no watch along. Arsenal are in action against the Happy Hammers. I believe it's 8 p.m. kickoff tonight. So strap yourselves in, lads, and prepare yourselves for an interesting game tonight. Arsenal versus West Ham. But there will be no watch along on Canon for the TV. Yeah, there you go. I said it. And just to kind of cap it off, we spoke about this guy who's who I understand is an outsider. An outsider, well, outsider, he's an outsider to get the armband back. I think, how can it be? How can it be? No. The club's regressing. Can't be. The guy shouldn't actually even be at the club. Should not remain at the club for all his indiscretions. If he gets the armband, literally, guys, I'm done. I'm finished, man. Finished. So those have been the news segments from Canon 4 TV's perspective. We'll go for a few more minutes before we wrap up this one. I can see there's been a few more comments in the live chat. And let's see who it has been. Good morning, sir. Laka has the most respect for or admiration of the dressing room. Yeah, not Granit Xhaka, man. Is it an Arteta decision or players can vote for their captain? That's a good point. But I think when Unai Emery came in, because they do this in Spain. They do this in Spain. They let the players decide. And also they have not only one captain, they have various captains. But that didn't translate when Unai Emery came there. Because remember, there was like various people who were nominated as captains. But I think this time round, it has to revert to type. Let the manager choose who the captain is going to be. Not let the players vote. Will Auba be on the bench tonight or even in the stands? What do you think, Alex? Well, he won't be on the bench. He won't be. Apparently, he's been dropped, so he won't feature. He won't feature tonight. He might be in the stands. He might be in the stands, but who knows? Who knows? But yeah, one thing's for sure: he won't be starting, and he will not be on the bench. Did someone say? Big up. Yeah, I did. I think I did say that, didn't I? Okay, for today game, who will be going as captain? I believe it will be Lacazette. Lacazette will be the captain, the designated captain, as, like I said on a couple of occasions, that he is the vice captain. So it wouldn't make any sense to give anybody else, because why would you have a vice captain then? Yeah, give it to Aubameyang. Not Aubameyang, give it to Lacazette. What we're talking about. If Auba gets to a title challenging side, I reckon Auba takes a pay cut. He's going to have to take a pay cut because who can afford £300,000 a week? That's a lot of money, man. Again, Arsenal never learned the lesson. Never learned the lesson. I wouldn't be surprised if Auba is looking to get away from Arteta and this shambolic club. Everyone was supposed to know that the club is a bigger than, and that is the problem. That's the problem. We go back to saying that no player is bigger than the club. No player can remain at Arsenal forever. Why? Because forever is a long time. Everyone has their expiration dates. Yeah, right down to me. Yeah, I'm only going to be here for for such a time. Nobody can remain there forever. Shambles of a club. Oh my goodness. What is this world coming to, man? To be honest, I don't recognize my club, man. I know things have to change, but not so to the extreme where, I've been to the Emirates and I've also been to Highbury, the old stadium, a few times, not too many times, but just the difference, Highbury, the family atmosphere, and you look at the Emirates, corporate atmosphere, cold. I just don't recognize my club anymore. I don't. Just a big money spinner, man. Big money spinner. If you let Arteta pick captain, he will pick the players whom should never be team listed. Lord, I tell you what, if I hear any more news about Granit Xhaka is about to be granted the armband back again, I'm done. I'm absolutely done with this. If I was doing a watch along and that news came out, I don't know, I would hit the roof. I'd absolutely hit the roof. Because again, the guy should not be anywhere near. He shouldn't be in the club, and much less, being a ranked outsider to getting the armband back. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. Just thinking, was there something else that? Again, there's only two parts of the news segments on the morning show. I won't be back, I believe, later on this evening. Otherwise, it'll be like a post-game reaction. And I don't really want to be doing a post-game reaction. I don't. I don't, people. But if I do a post-game reaction, you've got to make sure that you don't miss it, which is why you've got to make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Yeah, otherwise you will miss all the content currently running on Karen for TV. So like I said, no watch along, no live watch along tonight. My brother will be doing his watch along on Saturday, the Leeds game. On Friday is going to be the last Easy Talk, the last flagship live show this side of 2021. I believe it will come to an end. There's not any other comments I believe that anybody wants to mention anything about. So Francis says that I'll be happy to see Laka taking that place, and so would I. So would I. I mean, I don't. To my memory, I have not heard any auspicious bits about him like doing the wrong thing. No, I don't think so. I haven't heard anything about him not being where he should be. Yeah. So yeah, why not? At least for the short, as a stopgap going forward until the powers that be eventually decide who's going to be the next captain of Arsenal. But yeah, guys, I think I'll probably come to an end. We'll come to an end. We'll come to an end. Yeah, there's nothing more to say, is there? Let me just double check something quickly before we wrap up this one. Let me just quickly check to see if there's been any change in the numbers, at least in regards to the subscribers on Canon 4 TV and the votes. Who's your ideal next captain of Arsenal? And the numbers remain the same. I'm going to see there's been over 1,000 votes. The protagonists have been Ben White, Lacazette, Gabriel, Tierney, and Ramsdale. Ben White is on 4%. Lacazette as a potential next captain, 13%. Gabriel, 18%. Ramsdale, 24%. And still out in front is Kieran Tierney on 40%. All right. For Auba, this must be embarrassing. Personally, as a family man myself, I would chin someone to help my mum, regardless of responsibility, or even if I just arrive at work. But we've spoken about this before. We've spoken about this before yesterday. It's not this incident. There's been reported 4 other breaches, and I guess this has just been the feather that broke the camel's back. There's been four previous disciplinary breaches. Yeah, so for me, it's 4 too many. 4 too many. Run, says probably Tierney makes a good captain. Yeah, it's a possibility, isn't it? The possibility, but again, you've got to think about a player who wants to be captain has to be ever present for the majority of the games in the season. The Premier League is a long old season, 38 games, and that doesn't even include the cup games. A long old season. So I want my captain to be ever present for the majority of the games there. And I think Tierney has been injured, is it twice this season? Twice, and I think maybe at least minimum 4 times last season. He's no use to us if he's going to be on the physio's bench. When you really need your captain, oi, Tierney, I know you're on the physio's bench, but we need your help. Can you hobble on the pitch, please? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that having been played out there? In the players, Tierney, come on, geezer. Yeah, you're the captain of Arsenal. I know you like, your tendon snapped, and you've got a cruciate ligament damage. But do you mind hobbling on the pitch? Because we really, really need you for this game. And there's Tierney, knowing Tierney, probably Tierney will be like, hobbling on. Say, yeah, lads, I'm coming. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Tierney, for all his work, he would do that. But yeah, I'm just thinking a leader has to be present, front and centre. And the sort of thing is what I didn't like about Aubameyang. I can't remember which game it was. After the game, it was a defeat. He didn't come out and talk to the press. It was one of the young players that came out and spoke to the press. You've got to be there when, again, when we're losing or when we've lost, like Tony Adams did. He came out front and centre. The blaring lights, when the media want answers to questions, and Aubameyang runs for cover. Not leadership material, not captain material. I'm sorry, guys. But Tierney is a possible good shout if it were not for his injury record. That's all I'm saying, people. That's all I'm saying. Oh, and for the players do stay forever. Per Matasaka has never left the club. And Arteta is back large and visibly in charge. I'm talking about playing, actively playing. You know what I mean. I know you're joking. Actively playing. That's what I mean. Tierney needs to focus on his game and keep his availability high. Exactly. It's good to terminate Auba's contract. There you go. See, people are fed up of Aubameyang. People are fed up. They have had enough, and I too have had enough. Kieran Tierney. Imagine a Kieran Tierney just hobbling off the physio's bench. Sorry, physio, but the lads leave me. They need me. They really, really need me. So in respect to just kind of put sellotape on my knee. That should do it. Cruciate ligament damage. Just put some sellotape around my knee. The lads need me. I need to hobble onto the pitch. Yeah, just pushing the physio out the way, and I'm getting on the pitch because the lads need me. Oh my goodness, Kieran Tierney, man. I'm not happy with Auba leaving. Well, yeah, I did say, Brian Clough always said that when you give an opinion, it's always going to upset somebody because you can't please everyone all of the time. You can't please everyone because not two people are the same. We're all individually different. We've all got our own opinions from our own perspective, and that's fine. That's fine. Clucking Bell, hey, where have you been, geezer? Where have you been? It's been a while. Highlights. Do you think tonight's game is too big, or our friend Odegaard and that West and just save him for the Sunderland game? Is it? What do you mean? Is it too big a game for our? What you mean to be captain, or you mean for him to be playing? Personally, I think it's probably the physicality. You're talking about the physicality, isn't it? That West Ham brings there. Possibly, possibly, but I can't see Arteta dropping Odegaard. Why? Because he's in a rich vein of form, isn't he? He scored, was it 3 goals in 3 games? So I would play him and just see how he gets on. If the physicality is too much for him in that game tonight, then we can bring somebody else on. But yeah, I can't see Arteta. Yeah, all right. Oh yeah, too big for him to play. Yeah, I think I will play him and just see how he gets on. If he literally gets marked out of the game, if the physicality is too much for him, then sub him off and put somebody else on. Yeah, but that's a good shout. Actually, I never thought of that. Because I said for the longest time, when I look at Odegaard, he's just too slight in his physique for the Premier League. He needs to bulk up a little bit. Bulk up a little bit, man. That's a good shout. Good to see you back, brother. That is at least 10 goals walking out the door. I'm happy with that. I'm happy. I've got no qualms with that. 10 goals walking out the door, then so be it. So be it. You can't have a player, doing what he's done. Again, it's not only this breach. There's been 4 breaches that I've heard of. And someone said to me, actually, it's not 4, Alex. It's 5 disciplinary breaches there. You can't have that happen. As a player who's supposed to be the captain, who's supposed to be the role model, you can't have that there. It sends a wrong message. So if it means we're going to lose somebody who's scored 10 goals and leaving out the door, then so be it. Look how they played against the Saints. They played like a team. There was no one sulking. We weren't carrying anyone. Everyone was running their hearts out. So if it means, walk out the door, then so be it. So be it. A captain should be like a Rudiger, tough, intimidating, and courageous. But then everything that Aubameyang isn't. Everything that Aubameyang isn't. He's not intimidating. He's not courageous. So I'm happy for him to go. Really. When has any of our captains left in good terms? And actually, do you know what, Opio? Good to see you back, my friend. I was thinking, actually, I wasn't thinking about only the captain. I was thinking about players when they leave Arsenal. Have they left in a good way? And then you're talking about actually our captains. Well, Vieira didn't, did he? Really? When we beat Man United, the penalty that he took there to beat Man United FA Cup final. I don't think he realised that was going to be the last time he's going to play for Arsenal. Tony Adams left in a good light. King Henry left in a good light, didn't he? So he came back and he's still the king, isn't he? Free, hit the likes, people, hit the likes. Oba is the cause of the club to lose because he did not working hard like Laka and Tierney. Oh, Francis, be careful. People might come after you, man. His form has been terrible. It's been terrible. And then you look at the attitude as well. Get them free hits up, people. Thank you for that. We're gonna win 1-0 today, says Opio. I haven't even done my prediction actually. It's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a very, very tough one. I can't see West Ham not scoring a goal tonight. I think they'll score possibly 1, maybe 2, but then Arsenal will have to score obviously 3 to win. So there's my prediction: 3-2 to the Arsenal. West Ham are a big team. He'll go anonymous like he usually does against such sides, and that is it, isn't it? The physicality. But then, Clucking, if you don't play Odegaard, who would you play instead? Smith Rowe. I've not seen any news in regards to Smith Rowe whether he's available actually, because he's missed a couple of games, hasn't he? But the fact is, we have 10 goals rotting on the bench, Pepe, and never been forced out the classes club, and we are struggling for as a club. If Xhaka ever wears the captain's armband again, then I'm done. Spineless management. I said the same thing. Did you not see the beginning of my show? You've been watching my notes again, fucking bell. I said the same thing. If Xhaka is possibly a ranked outside to get the armband back, I am also done. But you're better off just leaving Alba with the armband. Okay, Smith Rowe. Yeah, as I suspected, Smith Rowe. All right, guys. So I've been going for an hour, and I think there's been any comments here, any thoughts. So if I'm just checking. Yeah, just checking to see if there's any other comments. Actually, not on our YouTube channel. Just checking in our Twitter feed. Okay, there's not been any other comments there. Let's have a look at the analytics. I just woke up. Sorry, no worries, man. No, actually, I had a bit of a late one. I was like doing some work on my laptop again, just trying to configure the webcam and make sure I've got the best settings possible. I'm still not there yet because I still see that I'm not sharp enough. And I woke up quite late this morning as well. I've got still some work to be done in the house, like some DIY work. But no worries, man. It's all good. It's all good. Kenneth, good morning. Attackers do not make good captains. I know they don't. I know. It's funny. Someone was saying, "Oh, but look at Thierry Henry." I don't like my strikers as my captain. Lacazette is a striker, but I'm thinking for the here and now as a stopgap until Arteta and whoever's going to choose the next captain gives them time not to make a snap judgment, but speak and interview the potential captains. Whether he leaves or not is a different topic. Struggling for goals. Sorry, that's what we'll line up today. Let's see. I don't see why not, but it's potentially going to be in the lineup. But let's just wait and see. Right, guys, just a few more. There's going to be any more comments before I wrap up this one. I'm just going to quickly refresh the page in regards to the poll, the voting that we've done on the platform in regards to who you think should be the next captain at Arsenal. Let's have a look. There's been any more changes? No, there's not been any more changes apart from there's been 2 additional thumbs up, but the stats remain the same. Over 1,000 votes. Ben White as a potential next captain is 4%. Lacazette still on 13%. Gabriel still on 80%. Ramsdale still on 24%. And Kieran Tierney remains on 40%. So Kieran Tierney, going by at least the subscribers on Canal 4 TV, would like Tierney as the next captain of Arsenal. So there you have it there. You can still go over and vote if you wanted to. And Arnie, good morning, Arnie. Says, afternoon all, I'm glad Alba got stripped. Honestly, I didn't ever like him as captain. Yeah, not captain material, man. Clucking, for real, if Xhaka gets it, I'm done also. Yeah, my hair. I was just been saying the same thing, actually. How is it possible that this guy did what he did? Remember, it was 2 seasons, more than 2 seasons ago, in the Palace game, at the top, the armband. Where is he? Still at Arsenal. Never apologized. And he's a rank outsider to get the armband back. Not for me. Not for me. Glenn Kitely, what's happening, brother? Hey man, do you think the captain issue will affect the team tonight? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because if that were the case, you would have seen something happen when we played against the Saints. Well, actually, something did happen. The players played like a team, and we scored 3 goals, and there was nobody sulking on the pitch, and we weren't carrying anybody. So if it was going to, affect, the players, it would have done so when we played against the Saints. I expect the players to be professional tonight, playing against West Ham. It's going to be a tough game, but I don't think it will affect the players. Yeah. But what do you think? What do you think, Glenn? Do you think it's going to affect the players? I don't think so. If everyone has such a problem with Auba being captain, why has it taken so long? And handy excuse for most to speak up. I can't speak for everybody else, but what I can say for myself, for Uno, I've been saying about Lacazette is not captain material for the longest time. What I could probably do, I can check back on all the videos when I've spoken about Aubameyang. I've also said that we should never have given him the contract extension, because all this stuff about, is he gonna sign a thing? Is he not gonna sign a thing? We don't know. And then he eventually signed a thing, and he said, "I want to be a club legend." You remember all the previous legends, the imagery of him sitting, in the changing rooms, just sat there with long face. I want to be a club legend, and I believe in Arteta because Arteta can improve me being a striker. I said back then. So for me, it's not hindsight. I've been saying it for the longest time. You legend, you're a legend, you're a legend. Hey, Glenn, big up, big up, big up. Absolutely, man, absolutely. Vice captains are Xhaka and Holding. No, I've checked. It's Lacazette. Lacazette is the vice captain. If Partey had properly cemented himself in the team since arriving, I believe he would have been given it. Absolutely, absolutely, I agree with that. But going in regards to the vice captains, I've just checked. It's Lacazette. Lacazette is the vice captain. What's up, Mike G? What's up? What's up? What's up? Arnie, Xhaka and Holding are not good enough, and they're not the vice captains. They're not the vice captains. Lacazette is vice captain. What causes Emery to appoint Auba as the captain? You'd have to ask Unai Emery yourself. You'd have to ask him yourself. Who would you say are the best captains in the PL? To both, I'm struggling. Is Henderson still captain of Liverpool? Is Jordan Henderson? And the captain of Wolves, is it Cody? Connor Cody? Those are the ones, the captain that comes to mind. But Henderson, I know he was linked to Arsenal like most of the players during the summer transfer window. But I've done a video on Connor Cody as a potential player to come to Arsenal. But yeah, those are the 2 people I can think of right now. Yeah. Who's captain of Man City? Who's captain of Man City? So people just getting some notifications coming through here. Large it up. Sorry, Alex. Club captains, not team captain. I think. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably need to check on that, to be honest. Afternoon to you, Russ. I'll be keeping well. Assistants will be who and who and who and who. Bless. Good morning, Alex. Tierney's captain is long coming. I can't believe it. All our experienced players are not fit enough for that role. Cedric, Chambers, Holding, Leno, Xhaka, Auba, El Neni. What are they doing here? Literally need to buy a captain. I did say that. I said that it might be that we might have to go out and buy a captain material. But who's the captain of Wolves? Is it you know what? Let me just double check. Let me just have a look. I believe it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Connor Cody. Connor Cody is the captain for Wolves. So why not Connor Cody? We can take Connor Cody as well as we can take Ruben Neves. Yeah, just go in there with bucket loads of money and get him as captain, Connor Cody, and Ruben Neves as a defensive, attacking midfielder. Why not? Why not? Best captains, Cody and Dunk. There you go. So I got like got 50% right. Dunk, again, another player that was linked to Arsenal a couple of seasons ago. Harry Maguire, De Bruyne. Okay, De Bruyne at Man City. Could he be a good fit for Arsenal? I will take him. I will take him. The only real option would be to get Laka to resign and keep him as captain, but that would not bode well for our next couple of years, I think. Yeah, going forward, isn't it? Because ideally, the next captain has to be someone of long-term longevity. Yeah, but that's why I said use Laka as a short gap going forward. And if he leaves, then so be it. But at least to give the board, maybe Arteta, time to think about maybe buying a captain or identifying players at Arsenal, interview them, ask them questions, and see how they feel. But use like as a short-term gap, stopgap. City's Fernandinho. Oh, that's right, actually. Yeah, it's Fernandinho. It's not De Bruyne. Fernandinho. Yeah, fearsome midfielder, isn't it? Don't have that at Arsenal. Who's the fearsome midfielder at Arsenal? Don't have it. Don't have it. Right, guys. I think we've come to an end on this one. I believe it's been a good topic to talk about on the morning show, which is now an afternoon show. That's what happens on Canal 4 TV, isn't it? That's what happens on Canal 4 TV. All right, I believe we are done. We're done on this one. We're finished. Thank you for joining me on the morning show, which is now turned into an afternoon show over here. Been going for an hour and 12 minutes, 13 minutes, 12 minutes, 12 minutes, hour and 12 minutes on this one. If I do come back, it most likely will be a post-game reaction. Arsenal versus the Happy Hammers. Let's make sure when the final whistle is done and dusted, the game is finished, that they are not happy hammers, that they are angry hammers because we hammered them into the ground and we got the 3 points. It's going to be a tough game. It'll be a very, very tough game. My prediction is 3-2 to Arsenal. I can't see West Ham not scoring. I want Ramsdale to leave there with another clean sheet, but it's going to be a tough game. A very, very tough game. I think that is it. Who's just made a comment there? Oh yes, James Ward-Prowse. Yeah. I wanted him to come to Arsenal as well. He's still what, age 26 now? Still got some good years ahead of him. Ward-Prowse would be a good shot actually, but I think if Arsenal can't identify current Arsenal players as a potential captain material, then Arsenal might need to go out and buy a captain. Ward-Prowse is a good shout. Why not Connor Cody? Possibly as a good shout there. There you go. There you go. And I think Carl says I'm late. You're late for a very important date. Yes, you are. Liverpool FC have a Hendo. Yeah, they've got quite a few leaders there, and that's the problem, isn't it? Because you look at Arsenal again, you think who are clear-cut captain or leadership materials, and you're thinking slim to none, man. Wish you to sign up as captain. Behave yourself. We're done. When you see actually come with silly comments like that, you know it's time to end the live show. It's time to end the live show. And remember, guys, just a quick final shout out. Remember, there is no watch along tonight. No watch along. Okay, so don't get all excited and get, Canal 4 TV are doing a watch along. We are not doing a watch along. The next watch along will be for the Saturday game against Leeds United. It's going to be my brother is going to be the headline act. No live watch along tonight. Sorry, people. And that leads me to say that we're finished here. I might be back later on this evening, but if I am, make sure you have subscribed, because if you don't subscribe, you're going to miss it, and we don't want you to miss it. We don't want you to miss it, please. So that's it. I'm going to do some DIY work in the house before my wife comes back. Serious. Until then, just a reminder that you have been watching Canon